Hey guys, welcome back to S.H.Figuarts Unboxing. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Spider-Man, and this is the advanced suit version. And this design is based on a video game, supposedly the best Spider-Man game ever. I haven't played it, but I played most of the older ones. It just kind of grew out of console games, but I've seen a lot of YouTube videos of it. Very cool. I've always been a big fan of Spider-Man, and the recent releases from S.H.Figuarts, I just wasn't feeling it. Tom Holland version just seems a little bit too small and fragile to me. I don't know, but hopefully this one is good. I was really excited, like really hyped up when they announced this. Anyways, here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And let's not waste any more time and bust this thing open and see what we got. Looking really good. And here we have the figure still in the packaging, looking amazing. We do have the first press bonus of the Tamashii stage, looking really nice. And yeah, let's check it out. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and I gotta say, I'm really happy with how this turned out. This is definitely my favorite Spider-Man at this time, and let's just take a closer look at the figure. I have been playing around with it for a good half an hour. I love the attention to detail. The paint job is really clean. I don't seem to have any paint issues, and the joints are nice and sturdy. Good old S.H.Figuarts. And yeah, I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already, and let's check out the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and you can tilt his head side to side no problem. And I find it really cool that Bandai is using this design very similar to domestic figures. I guess good design is good design. And the shoulder is where a lot of people have issues. We have a butterfly joint on a ball joint, but because of the sculpt here, the range is very limiting. I think this is as far as you can go. We're gonna do a little bit more during the action posing, but for now, I think this is as far as I can go. Kind of sad. And you do have shoulder swivel here. Bicep swivel and forearm swivel with the joint, which is really nice. You can cover about this much, you can get a lower wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, which is quite a lot. Bend backwards about this much. Have some pretty decent side-to-side movement, but mine's a little bit stiff. And for the leg, you can kick out about this high, bend about this much, 5 swivels, very good ankle pivot, probably the best I've seen in a while, and toe hinge. And you can also kick backwards about this much, very important for Spider-Man. Obviously, I'm going to show you guys a little bit more, but for now, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and I think this is pretty straightforward. Looks pretty good. And next up, we get a squinting eyes, which I don't think I would use. And then we get a slightly closed eyes, which I don't think I'm going to use too much either. And lastly, we get one interchangeable head, and the eyes on this one is actually not swappable. I'm not sure what they were thinking with this because they look very similar. I guess this one looks more closely to the in-game model. Do let me know in the comments if you know though. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we get a pair of relaxed open hands, a pair of display open hands, web shooting hands, a pair of hands to grab the web effect parts. You can also use it as a thumbs up or thumbs down. And lastly, we get a pair of hands to hold the smartphone, and there's really not much detail on it. And next up, we have some webbing effect parts, which I'm going to show you guys more during the action posing, as well as some spider bomber gadgets, which I don't really care about, but they're very nicely painted and sculpted though. And lastly, we have the first order bonus Tamashii stage, very nice translucent plastic, and I believe that's everything, and let's check out some action posing. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. And after playing around with it, the shoulder articulation really is as bad as people were saying. Probably the worst I have seen from any import companies. A little bit disappointing, but let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, despite the lack of articulation on the shoulder, the figure is still pretty decent, and I really like this suit design, so I highly recommend it. And yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think, and this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.